Good lobster day. Of course, I know sometimes you get a good day, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. All that good stuff. So we are. How you are? Can hear that audio glitching that goes on. I'm checking. That's why. We're currently at 4,000. Actually, now I need this. Make sure I'm filled up. Okay, so we are headed. Actually, I'm smart. Let's go down to here. Make sure we're on the sonar today. So there's some good lobster right in here. Huh. I'm debating where to start some of the lines. I think I'm only putting one in because I don't want to swim below speed number 2. Yeah, we're still just making sure. Come on. You need a point now. I guess so, yeah. Oh yeah. So is there no lobster? Catch those little female lobsters after all. So this is a good spot. I fast traveled to that lighthouse, the Fonshu one. I noticed we had some lobster around. Like, might be a good spot to start my lines from. What is this, 4? I believe that was number 4. Oh man, I made a mistake. You can see what it was. I set it toward land. Probably a good thing I turned though, so... It looked like the lobster was coming to an end. 5. Oh hell, risk 2 on this. Still think it rolls a 15 on the best. Because I know it's trying to do 30. That was too much. It's losing more. that one. That one. That was 7, right? That's an interesting pattern, to say the least. Go remove that waypoint. Good for them all while I'm doing it, because I do this first. Didn't go to that one spot that's been really productive. Mine. It's getting, looks like morning. Made about 18. Which one was the 11? Oh, no. Let's just do 10. It does not seem to be a good spot down this way. Good thing I can always do that. Make sure I'm headed for which I am. Okay, let's do this. Got a feeling those last few ain't gonna have none on them. Because now it's showing empty here. It was showing them when I first started this spot. So I'm gonna be worried now. I don't think we're about a good day. Yep. That was weird because they were showing up on this spot when I started. So the fact they're not there now is kind of bad omen. Once again, we're doing that. We're going inside my boat despite having nothing on board. So you gotta watch out, I guess, for misreads on the sonar. What? Wait, whoa. It was in the hall area when that frickin' bar was all the way off. So what the hell did it do that to me? That was a weird one there. Okay, let's go on. Let's go take the rest of our fucking day to do. Burn my fuel. Okay, right now I gotta try to find this. No, it's gonna be empty. They're all gonna be empty. Oh, thank you for me in my room. Out by the thing, the hall in and empty. No, so I stopped placing them. I was like, what's the point? It's gonna be a bad. Despite again having a good read on to start. I knew I was gonna miss that one because it just said it's going to not let me haul it in. First part there. Oh crap, I can't see. Oh, lovely. We don't let you stay out here. I don't care. I don't use it. Oh, now I know it's eating all the lobster. Damn. Okay, let me get that biggest sucker. I'm sure that's illegal to haul it. What do you think? Come on, Flipper. You want to tussle? You must know what I'm picking up there. Wait, what the hell is that? More of a dolphin or a frickin' shark? Notice there's a fish showing up on the map. Nothing's popping up on my sonar. So I think I'll go to my one spot, see how we do. This was a bad idea. It popped up when I first popped in, but obviously that was a misread. Oh, lovely. I should stop my engine. I did that before. Despite knowing it was empty, I was doing it. And it's square. It was just second nature, right? Screen on the door. Let's leave it wide open so all the flies in the world come inside. Okay. So let's go over here. Nothing. So this place is done. I guess I'll go to Ingleside, so we got a mission up there. That's all right. You're right. He said to do that yesterday. Go back for it. Always check this. Despite it seems like it's always full. So let's go to town. And I don't know your armor's going. Guess first one I'll check the bar. There might be a better spot. 50, it ain't bad. That's where am I headed? It's not Digby. It's not Yarma. Where the hell am I headed? You frickin' gotta be kidding me. No fast travel? So it's between that lighthouse, it seems. No, that's a different lighthouse. They're further south. That's the thing. This is the one on the farthest side, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, make sure you do more. Good thing about this, if I keep it on sonar. By the way, is that timer supposed to be going down that fucking fast? It says to me like it goes down pretty quickly. Because I can check the sonar along the way, but I see a good spot, put the lobster on that spot. Being this is all, this is truly the furthest one to the west, the first one east. It's true. So may see a good lobster spot on the way. Yeah, once I know the season coming in, I had to flip it over to the long lines for a while. Before I do, because June, I think it's June 1st before the tuna starts out, so. Of course, they're just the same thing. Got it. Of course, they save you. I don't spot any birds. They say you see seagulls. That's, you know, there's a good school in that area. Somebody's sitting on a tip or something. About it. Yeah, lighthouse or something. If I see any question marks, I'll be smart. I go do like I did before. I'm almost sure I put a marker out for it or something. Something I don't like snow crab, put it or something. So I made the same mistake I did last time. Because there may be one spot I'd come over, well, cross like that. Now I'm banking because there was a spot when I was doing the lot of ports, staying like that. Of course, the biggest thing on this, still wondering though if it would have been better to use the other boat for this journey. I do still have it, just in case things went bad. Lost the dang boat, at least then I would have backup in case I need it. I already mentioned that on that Skull and Bones. Sometimes you might want to go into your smaller ships, like if you're doing the fishing on there and stuff. Because of course the bigger ones would just destroy them. Which, to me, that was the only drawback I've seen on Skull and Bones. I don't like it. They showed a boarding party. It didn't look like you gotta do much on that yourself. I was hoping to be more like Black Flag and Rogue. So they like that. This is mostly deep water. They like that brown area, right there, Lobster. Where's that light brown, tannish area down there? From what I've been seeing, I ain't seen no damn fish out there though. That helps. Helped a lot. So sometimes I don't take one of these little missions. I just get to go out. You know, being you can't fast travel, we just go through and keep an eye on that have the sonar going, keep an eye on it. See if there's any good spots along the way. Of course, this will be what I'll be doing, seeing how long this will take. So this will be about an hour and a half, close to 2 hours maybe. Being as how far out it is. Gotta do some on the road. I do some busting, I'm so done. Of course, it should be leveling up and start for following. Here, another storage here on the door, so if you get that ship from the other junk, be good to have. Kinda glad I started that. I got to deal with the other two factions though too. But Klingon, I'm debating who to use. I'm thinking Romulan. I got I do. Hopper, no. Romulans. Tim Joyce, Murray, Enzo. That's the lighthouse. So we know for here we might see some. Okay, it looks like they like shallow too. It's looking, because this could be the newest spot. Not that far from Dennis Point, is it? Let's read the comment. Let's go log about this. Yeah, fueling, so I know that. That's the one thing I've noticed. I must be done automatically and deducted because I have yet to have to fill a quote. Even though I know I should have, because that one trip, I know I was running on fumes on that one. Yeah, when I got to port, yeah, I went to. Because it's the first thing I always think, go to maintenance, go get, you know me. I do it prematurely on the road even. But you know, I'd rather fill up and have a full tank than run it. After the fun on that game, I do not want to run all fuel, I'll tell you that right now. Be in the middle of the road, out there on the road somewhere, you have to walk, because that's what you have to do on there. You're not a fuel, you're hoofing it to a town to get another truck. I don't know what you would do. I guess if that were to happen, you'd have to put a driver in that trailer, which I don't want to do on my scanning, you know, because I've got that mileage going on there. So yeah, nothing so far. So we're just doing this mission, trying to find port delivery, trying to find a good fishing spot. Since my other ones ran dry. I had one. I'll show you if you're just joining. I think it was off here. I fast over to here. There was fish. It showed lobster or that or no, this one. Showed lobster. So I started planting the pots. When I went to collect, it was like this. There was fish, lobster all around there. It was a good spot to put pots, right? Went to collect, nothing was on the sonar, and of course nothing was in them. So I gotta know, you call it that a misread? What happened there? This is a weird thing. I know they should be in that row of lobsters that's on there. There's somewhere in there should be a good spot. They've been migrating south, seems like. But this is I wish it's true too. This type of fishing, you know, you're gonna have those days. You got not, you know, you get good days and you get those very bad, sucky days. Commercial fishing ain't a life of luxury, is it? It's just. Oh, come on. I gotta get closer to land. This deep water, I'm realizing I'm floundering on speed. Makes me wish I would have tucked on the I think it would have been making better speed. That smaller boat I got. It's not as effective. Don't get the bigger swells. So you get that back. So yeah, head toward land and see I'm got a better speed. going. I had to keep it on the fuel though too for this being how far it is. You get these days. Sometimes it pays out. You're not having a good day fishing, go and get a mission. Thing is, I think I've only got 2 spots. I gotta start selling more places. Get better rep in places so I can get more of these if I need them. I do missions for them. I've been doing Yarmouth and English, especially English. This is a good place to sell. Just get a lot of cash for it there. Getting better at not getting the undersized ones too. So the good day, not fishing. I'm getting crap for fishing. So they're trying to look at this instead. Get some cash for it. 50 grand doesn't even come close to what I've been making when I'm hauling in lobster. Making over 100 to 200,000 doing that. Overall awesome. I haven't tried. Of course, I'll be in the same bed if I boat if I tried long line. Same problem, right? Ain't no fish. Ain't no fish. Can't do deep line. On the season. Hopefully when that tuna season starts, I gotta try to remember what's gonna get you more tuna on bait. There's one that gets you more tuna and the other one gets you more swordfish, because swordfish don't go into season till 2 months after the tuna. That's another good way to make one of those. The size, sheer size. Just don't want to. I don't want to do harpoon. I've tested that. I didn't do worth a crap of that. I thought it might be like, I've done on a black flag. Black flag and the other one was rogue. Did on there, I was pretty good at that stuff. I learned how to do it. You just aimed a little above that dorsal fin, the sweet spot, to get those hits every time. I also learned what to go after and what not to go after. Great whites, I left alone because, truthfully, the money you got from them wasn't worth the fight. Bull sharks and stuff, that was the best ones. You got more money on them. And fights weren't quite as lengthy. Great whites, you stood a chance of getting killed. It really wasn't money. So I had the best money making I've ever did on those type of games. That's the best one I found. Bears on 3. Yeah, see if I go this way, you notice my speed gets down where it's around where it's constantly down there. Or so if it goes sideways, get more faster speeds. Although I completed now, like I said, this 2-point process. One, I'm trying to get there doing the time for the money, but 2, try to find some decent spots to fish, and of course any collectibles. Ooh, I gotta go south a little more. Getting a little too close to land. Don't want that. Don't want that problem, Let me do something. No, what I'm going to do. See what I'm doing, marking for there. Huh. Oh, my first marker ain't picking up closer to me. Is there water? Gotta keep it on beaches too. Online, because I'll be swimming. Putting up my stamina. Good when single. I would, if I'm doing swimming on single, I'd go over to for stamina. I'd go over to Alamo City to do it. Of course, you got sharks and stuff, so you don't want to get killed. The best way though, I don't know about Franklin and Trevor, but Michael, it's when you get that salvage boat or stuff, because he gets that scuba gear. As you get long capacity airframe, it's best time to do it for him, because he's got doesn't run out of oxygen, so it makes it easier. So we have a common coming there. Right now? No, I haven't seen it. Just of course I'm doing the port delivery. There's sometimes I know it don't seem to work. Of course it's usually because there's a boat or something in my way. But sometimes it don't work, that may be what's caused, especially around Lockport. I don't know why it is over there. I place my beacons. It always puts me behind that wall that's there. It won't let me get out of there unless I fast travel to out of that spot. I've seen that problem too many times over there. There's a one log course, that's for the next boat, so. Yep, I gotta remember, I gotta do that when I log in, the name's back in green. And as I want to log out, it always logs you, it always saves, I guess, before you went into the dock. Yeah, don't get why the line ain't popping up closer to me. You have to set so I don't run to the land. Oh god, the speed. Should have used the other boat, the Vivian, for this. Do a little test. Should have did see if I could do a faster one, but I think I could. Truthfully, I think this, because it's not inspected by the swells into bad word, so it goes a little faster. Like this boat, then of course you can bring in more. So I'm assuming, of course I'm in deep water. I ain't expecting to see any lobster out here. That's the whole purpose of this journey, find a good spot for them. But man, talk about a long trip. Ingo said to this one over here. I wasn't expecting. I thought it might put me at Dennis Point or one of them. I was expecting this. No wonder it's 50 grand. Truthfully, I feel like this actually should have been more than 50. Come on. Yarmouth to frickin' Digby was 50, and this is a long border journey. Gotta keep it on the fuel situation, so we may have to go into another port at some point. I guess that's another thing too. The bigger the boat, the more fuel you burn. As I would expect. Yeah, let's send the skull bones. It looks pretty good. Again, I hope it's a sign they're getting close to getting it out. Hopefully it does come to all current generation consoles as well. Being as originally announced PS5 and they weren't even out yet. So no, they didn't mention that during yesterday, which was a little annoying. I was expecting to do this. I shouldn't say I wasn't expecting it. Bottom line, I was looking to do more Lobster today, but not the day for it. There's what I want to see, the light color. That light color water, that's better. Ooh, I don't want to get that close to it though. I don't want to come around. Don't need that crap again because it put me at English, so you know, if every armor would be closer. I guarantee it put you back where you start. Okay, what's that? That's just a fish showing up underneath me, but not on the radar. Sonar ain't showing up. Shark? Last time I had to hear the dolphins. That's supposed to be a shark. I don't know if it's popping up. Earlier too, but I spot I was fishing. Now it's seeing a line. Still no fishing spots. I've got this where I'm going to go through where where I had been fishing. See if I see any in there. They could be migrating south. I'll get ready to fill one of the water bottles. So I have one there, like soda. Full of water and get some good drink mix. Yeah, if there is so much might affect the speed at times on this one. noticed that too. I'm sure how that where the prop sets is a little higher out of water, a little bit there. So one that sort of affects the speed. If you hit a good swell, you know, pushes you upwards. Lifts it out of water, of course, your speed there goes, right? Good boat, you know. It's good because it's, of course, because it's suited for multiple ways to fish. That's what makes it a good one. Jack of all trades type of boat. I know some you can only do certain things. Like that first one, it was geared for lobster. Man, nothing. I do this so often, so there's anything. Maybe other types of fish more shallow. One. There's one. Not fair. Yes. But then I went in my room when I was in heaven. Then I went in my room when I was in heaven. Nice and cool in there. Yeah. I don't know how, but it is. Of course, it's that way all fucking year long. Cooler in there than anywhere else. You know why I got hot here? Because the oven has been on. Probably should think about that. Maybe it's better to prep it, do it early. Huh? I know, but when it gets with that oven goes on, it gets sweltering out here. I said it might be better to do it like you go. I didn't mean to. I meant to actually take. I know about ants. That's why I gotta keep my soda capped. Huh? Sorry. Whoa, whoa, what's that fish? What is that? What the hell is that? Pollock?
Wake it up.
Looks like a pollock or a map one, though. That's gonna be a good spot here. Let me look at this. Yeah, there ain't a lot of them, though. Still, sign of life. That's about where we... yeah, there's some redfish too. Not a lot of them, but something. Still want to be a good spot for long lines. There's just not enough of them. Yeah, I've got to be careful not to encircle because I do technically have one baited pot out there up on the rack. There's a few fish up for here. A few lobster too, starting to pop in the deal. Let's see where this is at. This is by that one lighthouse. Seems like it'd be better for long lines over lobster. I've seen 2 lobster here. A lot of longline type fish. Yeah, a lot of them popping up in here. Of course, watch how constant they are too. I know that's key too. If they don't keep going, you know, it's not a good spot. Let's put a little. How do you pick the one you want to place? Oh, so you can place what top. It's just no thing like you can place the type you want. Well, I know a place and I don't know to be spot. Let's go figure a place they don't never know. Might be a good spot for them. Also, see if I missed this a little bit or not. No, don't know about lobster. Don't seem like a lot of lobster. Seems like a lot of redfish, though. Places where there's a lot of boats. Don't seem to. I know some people always just tell you to go in those locations for a good fish. Keep in mind, the more boats there are, the more fish that's getting fished out, too. You want to find those sweet spots, you know, where no one's at. Yeah, got a little gap there. Still seeing some lobster, but not a lot. I don't know what would be a good lobster spot. Right, long lines, yeah, this would be a great long line spot. Seen a lot of variety out there. Nets, long lines, yeah. Don't think it would. I really don't think it would be a good lobster though, because it's too far in between on them. Looking at the sonar. Love this game. One thing I love about this, what we're doing right now, I could just let it do its own thing, right? Just relax my hands a little bit, you know, rub them a little bit, so you get that arthritic feel. Starting to see them again, lobster. Not that one spot. Looks like there may be a double there on them. And they don't always constantly have. Or the darker ones. I mean, they're thicker. Isn't that this one right there that's darker than the rest? Pretty good spot for them. Worth a try, you know, we'll see. Keep an eye on this. Might be a good spot. Hopefully, probably won't get none into day fishing, but it might come, I always check, you know. Of course, I did that today, and that didn't pan out right before I placed them. Because before I started placing them, there were fish out there. Okay, it's starting to get into deeper or something again. They're trolling off. So between there and there might be a good spot. This is the one I know about. This is, I may go pause. I know I don't have to, but I gotta run back. I don't want, better fill up a bottle too and place in the fridge. I'll be right back. We'll go on. We'll go on. I can pretty good speed up for here. Still, it seems like it's showing off on that spot, so I don't know if it's going to be a good spot or not. Maybe 10 pots, maybe 15 from this spot. Not cod, it's not cod, but they won't let me. I don't know why you can't seem to. Oh. Oh, there we go. There. Guess I should. About there. 'Cause it don't look like it's going further than that. looking at that sonar. I'll have to shake in, check tomorrow and see. Worth checking into at least. It might pan out. Still think it'd be better for the long lane, and that's going bye-bye. Guys, try to stay where I'm online, because I'm online for my one spot. Started about 9, that's about 10 now. I have to save it and do 2 spots. Hopefully it saves run out. I don't know if it's saving it. Well, at least I think I'll do that. No. At least try to get to there. Damn. I fear it's going to be a long journey because back where it's going to, or where it started. Yeah, it was good for a bit, and it looks like it's petered out on that spot, so don't want to go too far with 10, maybe 15. May check more inward too. Maybe gets the area there might be worth checking into. Don't want to keep going to that map though. I know it pauses when it do that. I know it's a white icon, I think right beside. That's a good spot for certain fish, but they're not in season. You know, those, the ones that's near the surface, like tuna and swordfish, but they're not in season, so it's not a good time to be, they want to pop up because you can't actually fish them right now. I'll check when I get to that spot I marked. See time minute. Yeah, it's an empty area here. No. Just keep checking results. Just seek your fast show. I know you're not supposed to be able to. But I swear I seen a guy that 15.6 nautical miles. I told you how far out it is. Getting English said to wherever that port is on the farthest east. For a damn lengthy trip for 50,000. It should have been more. Try to do it for English though, because it's not a good port of mine for their reputation. Yeah, another empty area. That's why I'm again, don't mind doing these missions so you can find out. You know, the bar does give you tips, but it ain't always the best. I've had some that was like a day old. Time I got out there was nothing there. In fact, my spot from a week before that was actually still paying out, and that spot they gave me wasn't even giving me crap. I know that's probably when you first start in with the do the lobster bowl. It's a good spot. Tip in the beginning anyway. It will pan out, of course. You know, if you don't have the what is it, extinction, whatever it's called on. It still go play out after a while because they go migrate. Some bell fishing, you gotta follow them. But I see all those lobster, it's going south. You see a whole bunch of locations is showing that they're moving southern. Of course, that still have a gut feeling more boats you see in there, the more the fish get fewer and fewer. Of course, there are more people fishing there, the more they're fishing out. Don't know what they're fishing, but you know that. It's the dark spots on the water and some stuff, especially like hot screws. I'm gonna mention so I've seen on the screen, you know, I can tell what he was talking about. Spot there, about a one lighthouse. Get out, check it when I go to fishing or do this delivery, try to make a little money. A little being run. 50 grand, but it's not what I'm making. I usually will make. Good day of fishing. I mean, I can make between $100,000 and $200,000. So it's going to take probably, how far it is, it's probably going to take a day to 2 days to get there too. In-game days, obviously. Look how far over it is. Is there a port near where I got marked? There's that, is that a Lobster though? Yeah, that one's a bitch to get out. I just got to Mars, could do the full journey today. Gonna do my best, but this is how long it takes to get down there. So no, this ain't. I mean, get speeds like where I'm at, that ain't too bad. There's times I'm under 10 knots. So a lot of boats down for here. I find it interesting seeing a lot of boats, but there's no fish. Popping up on sonar. Those are, of course, I've seen the boat outfitted recently for spear fishing. The problem was there's no tuna and swordfishing in season right now. So I don't think you should be seeing anything right now. Keep on my line the best I can. I got the spot marked it I've been fishing in, so I want to make sure it's still a good area. If I see any question marks, I'm just gonna put like snow crab or something on it. That shows me where it's at. 'Cause last time I took that detour, it only cost me my boat. Of course, it was at 9. Couldn't see it down. Probably should upgrade the searchlight for that reason. Close to land makes it easier to see, probably. But the last time I had the searchlight upgrade, problem was I got a bad glitch. It cut me on that. I couldn't move or nothing. I was doing my I'm gonna do something before I'm just messing me up. So far I'm gonna throw it on down water. Hopefully that's so we beta when I go to play some. Of course, the guy I watched that had that where he was able, I think he's able to fast travel despite having a delivery. It was early access, I think, so it could have been a glitch back then they fixed. I've heard others talk about it too. I never know. These journeys ain't too exciting, but they have a dual purpose. You know, it's a good time to keep an eye for collectibles. Again, keep an eye, have your sonar running. That way you can keep an eye where the fishing spots are along the way. Mark them, because bar information is good, but your own eyes and stuff is better. Your stuff, you know, will be accurate, and you do it because you've seen on your sonar. Of course, before you do these type of missions, the only thing I would suggest, make sure you have the engine upgrade for the speed, just because you are stuck to this, you can't fast. Yeah, it so reminds me of Under the Jolly Roger like that. I mean, there's two ways to do that again too. You can use the map, and map speeds faster. You can do it off the map and of course you're slowed down, but there you don't get limited unless you get, sometimes you will get attacked, but you gotta be careful. I do pretty good on that. I think it's too easy at times though, once you figure out certain things. Some things, not everything. Then there's times it's super difficult too. Gotta keep an eye on this guy to the right. We might cross paths, we want to be careful. He's going a pretty good chunk too. The only thing I will say about Skull and Bones, I'm wary of. They do say you could do it solo, which I know I probably do a lot of, but it sounds like they really encourage the social stuff. My thing is the PvP stuff. I wouldn't want to be in a PvP server. I'm just not a PvP type of player. I'll be fair. A lot of that it's been some, you know what I mean, guys that either having unfair banners or something, stuff like that. They know codes or something, they give them a leg up, or there's, you know what I'm about to say, microtransactions. that give them a leg up on you. Because I already see it. If PvP servers go out griefers, like you do all the work, you know, you're out of, you do all this stuff, do the plundering and all, and they'll wait, come after you right when you're done, to seize all your hard work. I don't like, see, that's what I always worry. I see it too often on Reddit, you know, online. You'd be, but there are griefer posses waiting around the towns, ready to jump you as soon as you bring a bounty in or something. It's kind of the reason it started that one series started new. Sorry I can't do it right now, so I'm got PS4. I don't know how I feel about that new system at all. I say it's good if you got the money. That's my problem. I can't afford that. The premium or whatever. It's too much. I mean, if I go that route, I want to be... Granted, I could get, okay, how did we get so far off my line? Oh, so that's single fish, but that's the north one. Yeah, you know, it's a good way to test. That's why what I say, games are part of it. It's a good way to test them. So I know what Game Pass had that for Xbox, but it's a good way to test a game before you actually buy it. That's I will applaud that for that reason. I've always said that. I watch more games with this through demos, you know. It makes it games, you know, it helps, or betas. Keeping an eye on it, because it could come to smoke as multiverses beta, the open beta. I know it's weird, I don't like PvP, and then I'm talking about that game. I'll run to check it out, because I know it's cool to have a favorite character of mine. From a series that a TV series is sadly went downhill. Final season. Still looking forward to the new one. New House of Dragons. Even though I wasn't a huge fan of the final season. It just felt too rushed to me. Except one or two storylines. About the only storyline I felt really played out beautifully were the Hound in the Mountains one. That was a good one. And Arya's. Other than that, I don't know. This mixed bag there. Somewhat sounded. But there were those stories that just didn't seem like. The biggest one, too, and I don't think you'll see anywhere that could change with sequels, and that's Jaime and Cersei's. Jaime maybe, if on through Brienne, or maybe a Silver Line. I know Kit Harington, he wasn't happy either. That's why even though it's not been greenlit, it has been on production, writing on his a sequel called Snow. Not been greenlit by HBO. You gotta expect as many series to have up, and not all of them will get picked up, right? But there's like, what, 7 or something like that planned now? Of course, you know House of Dragons is getting ready to come out. Of course, that's a prequel, not a sequel. I just hope it's not And people know, maybe know where I'm going on this. I'll sort of Galactica. Great series, then we got Caprica. Not so great. I try to watch that. I didn't even make it through a whole episode, I'll be honest. Like, nope, not for me. Wasn't like, what was it called, Krypton? It wasn't like that. I actually thought that wasn't too bad when I saw it, but I didn't get to watch it long as I was a kid. Yeah, it was, I wasn't watching it. I think it was catching on demand, and it didn't have all or something. Just try to watch. Yeah, this is like, I made up further inward than that line of lobster points there, but still, it's like nothing. Now I don't got faith they would have did, so I went north. This is the most recent, and my line's really close to that. I guess maybe tacos. Did a good job on those burritos. Well, now I don't know if you brought cheese or this fresh cheese. These are just like $20 for it at Walmart. That's, I mean, it's the bag's all right side. I also see $20 for it. I know it's getting harder, especially when things coming from California going on. Because the drought, you know, it's affecting everything. Mr. Tim, I'll be if you like tomatoes. Good boy. Just like rice. Well, that's going to be affected. You can't irrigate. So hopefully I will be able to get some in today soon. I'm liking it. First time I got to visit 6 so much yesterday. Yay. The only person I seen there though was an elder. I think that was an A, but I got a good story working there. I don't want her to set in the stuff she collected out. I want to do that when she gets into her home, but she's going to be careful, like maybe placing her room. So I think she will tell her Aunt Rosie, who's also an astronaut. You know, she figures Rosie would be, like, for her, you know, wanting to keep it private. She doesn't trust her dad. She loves him, but she don't trust him with that information. Been smoking blind crab, you know. She's also wearing the other sister may not believe her one. She doesn't want to see her, you know, she's got to love her space. She wants to see it explode. I will be changing at some point her hair and stuff. I'm thinking when she ages up to an adult, I'll do that. Now the next week, I got to focus on her handiness. So I've yet to hear her. And her, lifetimes. I haven't even got started on it stuff yet. Handiness I think up to on, but just got to finish reading 3 books. I'm wondering if I should just have her start reading probably skill books. They take longer to read. Some sci-fi books I guess to do. Why I do this, it's up a slower pace, reminds me of on the road. You know, what should we talk about today? Yeah, well, I find good spots for fish, but we're not seeing crap right now. I had one spot, it looked like there was some decent fish in it. Hopefully on the eastern side, maybe there'll be more over there. So it seems like it should be. Oh, we got something popping up. Some redfish, it looks like. A little closer to the surface, but yeah, when I get in May, I may have to think about late May. I may have to consider doing some long lines for a while. This lobster seems like it's getting fewer and fewer. There it is. Yeah, it might be a good spot up ahead here for some fishing. I haven't seen no lobster pop in yet. Got some deep fish there. Seems like where these guys are at, though. You don't notice there's a lot. So, a lot of times that's where you spot your lobster too. You know, those schools. Don't see no seagulls. I don't know how. Yeah, I ain't seen lobster. I've seen there a lot of long line stuff, but no lobster. I'll have to do that tutorial though. I haven't done it yet. What? I want to do something possible. Oh, we're in May. Oh boy, we are in May now. So maybe getting where I'm going to think about switching out. There's finally some lobster. Not very much over here. Not like that one spot. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that too. What didn't go very long, just between here. I've seen some near this one, but it wasn't that many up for there. Yeah, I may have to go long. I've seen a few. Of course, they're not near the. Yeah, this one here is the last one I was fishing off of, or this was the one. So I'm that's what I'm checking in. Of course, it's May, so figure getting there to end the season. Of course, there seems like a spot right for there. Maybe near this one that was 3 days ago. I'm looking at that long line. Looks like it would be decent for long line fishing. Look at all those. Good spot for them. Like crazy up here. Yeah, lobster is already petering out again. It's only like 3 there. I might have to think about that. I might have to switch. Let me look at something. Is there fish types? General. Fish seed. Oh, there, pollock redfish. That's freaking the way to go right there. Pollock redfish that are in. Haddock's also a decent one. Yeah, they're in season. Haddock wouldn't be in season. The silver hake wouldn't. The majority of them are in season. That's good to know. There's some lobster, but yeah, if I have to, we'll switch it out. If it's more lucrative. We're starting to see it close to that 3 days out. That it seems like they're still headed south. Yeah, there they are. Getting close to that, between that one and this one that's 3 days. I have to find that right where they're like to be. So I don't set long lines of pods. 10 to 15 seems to be the optimum range for them. Seems like, then again, how trustworthy is it? I mean, last time I placed it, I went off that sonar, and the frickin' when I placed it, they were there. When I went to get it, nothing. This spot seems to be the right area for them. God, it makes me want to... Oh, I would say I want to go get them, but... You don't know. Fair enough, if I got a fucking search drive. Be fair. I think I was worried about buying it because last time I had it, I got stuck. Got one. Yeah, it's already again. Maybe not. The one I'm aiming at now, my markers, that's the one closest to where I've been fishing at. Yeah, it seems like it's in here. There's still a good spot for him. Not great, because once I start seeing those ones, you notice when they start getting few, lobster also seem like they start dwindling off. Yeah, it's so between these two seem like the best spot. Between those two, I only got more to there. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to save them. So I don't think I'll be able to get it all in one. So maybe they're still down for here. Again, I'm gonna possibly test out one spot, but that spot I'd have to go 10 or something. I couldn't go a full one. Well, I don't do full anymore. Yeah. One person's short. This another guy would have been good more for working on the same boat. You know, to help each other. Like one person's, if they would like to have more than one table, especially. You know, one where you're doing the you're doing that putting the clips, the bands on the hook, the claws. Been perfect for it. Oh yeah, still a good spot for here. I mean, you know, I want to fake. No. Go mark. Right there. Says that there's a good spot for here for him. There's some fixed spots right for there of them. So maybe I was, because I went to my spot and not realize there's other spots. That's what kind of worries I take these missions every so often. Test these. Granted, when I took that mission, I didn't expect it to be that far out. I was expecting that to run. I'll tell you, Linguist said over there. Oh, that's a long drive. For 50 grand, I mean, right now I'm just looking at all that, thinking there's $100,000 to $200,000 worth of lobster right there. Seems like they're really deep, getting deep though. well. I thought it'd be a good spot still. To go south with the placing. Kind of figured out though, there's something. Actually, Lobster a lot more plentiful than anything else. So kind of was it whatever it was, paddock and redfish. Seems like that's something you can fish year round. Ooh. I'm noticing something that after that one, nothing. Huh? Maybe a little gap there. But not as plentiful as these one spots. Of course, those could migrate time I get over here. It's still a good spot. Still a really good spot there. Yeah, I might have to invest in a search there. Times when I need this from booze. Yeah, listen. That's a good sign. There's seagulls. Turn the kidney school. That means we don't see them, but we're hearing them. That's indicating a good spot for fishing. We can see what type of fish too. Lobster. Man, it's just, I don't want to take the hit to my rep at Ingle Center. Right now I'd be out there placing these pots through here. Look at them. God, please be here next time I fish. Please. Because Inglehead has been one of my better pay spots for them. So that's a lot of freaking lobster. Lot of lobster. So it pays to run your sonar. So they've been around that close to that spot that I've had for a while now. They're really close to that. Coming south apparently. But I still think though what happens, you know, when you start selling a lot of lobster, you keep getting good hauls. You know what happens? People, the other boat fishermen out there, you know, these other boats, probably watching you at like, oh, he's bringing a good haul. Let's follow this guy, right? I don't know where he's fishing out. Cause I had a guy do that to me yesterday. It was yesterday. Had that spot, and I got right between two of my pods. It's parked right between them. Of course, he looked like he was rigged out for harpooning, which made no sense. Being swordfish and tuna are out of season. I know that's only two you use that for, ain't it? Don't do it for those one fish. Starting to see some trail. And start to see some, what are those? Look like pollock. I guess you want to spot on the radar what's in season. That'd be my guess. I mean, that's where you get fish. I think a good spot for now. Oh, sorry. Okay, lobster is starting to trail off. It's a pretty good distance from them, so it makes sense. But the, whatever these are, pollock, since they're starting to come in. And that's all I'm saying. Might be a good spot for them. Yeah, I didn't think to mark those spots were very big off. Looks like I ain't fishing them, so I'm not caring too much. I don't care about them, I ain't doing them yet. Yeah, going down. They're not the most accurate system, but yeah, seagulls, they'll be around good areas, fish. No. Just sit on a little bit. About this. I don't know though. Be fair on them, because I think they're doing the Pelicans boat. Then they go up to frickin' Annisburg, which is like the worst place to frickin' fish. Poison fish up there, then what's the point doing it up around there? So lobsters showed up, but we found a, looks like a pollock. Sweet spot for pollock. I don't know what those are rank. I really want to know. So what I've seen people doing a long line, no, some of they're paying out that much. I like the other stuff, you know, they bring in. Personally, well, if it gets where it gets, where lobsters feel far between, I guess I would rig it out for it. Which I know later in May that'll probably happen. Long line, that's just, you have to gut those too, don't you? Because I would need workers, of course, too. Downside. I notice boats can have crews. Well, yeah, any boat you do harpooning or deep line, I know you can. You just go need them. I know you do a harpoon, I know you do deep line, no. Yeah, I figure safe range for the ocean one is probably about 900 to a million, I know, for snow runs about 700,000, so for all the extra stuff in order to be over there, unless I want to take a loan, which, no, the downside of loans, though, all it takes you take one out and then you start having really bad days. Ooh. Get that in my farming, pure farming, because I take out loans, right, to try to get my equipment on there. Stuff, of course I learned to consolidate on there too, because it was cheaper. I used to do it to get some of the, either solar farms or stuff like that, because it pays out on that. I also learned, at least a career mode I've done it. I'll go make those trips to other countries, but I wind up selling this stuff over there because it's like, it doesn't profitable. It don't make sense to keep going over there to me. So it's hard to go over there, get the stuff, come back, get the stuff, and, you know, feel like I'm losing money there. Plus I sell that stuff off and get more for the, I gotta do it this next time. If I do that, would be, I gotta make sure I get that one orchard I need on there. There's a side mission I never did. Lobster did crew. Cause I never had the orchard. Orchards, though, they still kind of pay out on that. Always try to keep a tractor up just for the orchard. Keep one by it. So the greenhouses always get trailers going. And on there though, I'll admit I'll let the computer use it. Potatoes, I'll usually let them plant them, so I'm not good at turning that sucker. I may not plan to harvest something. It's like when I cultivate, a lot of times I'll let the computer do it. So I get a full field. Think of the farming games I played, I admit I kind of like pure farming the best. Don't get me wrong, I love farming sim, but my problem with it, I'm not the biggest fan of the logging part of it, which I know is a big part. Also, last time I went to play that game, I had a lot of trouble with it. It was glitching like crazy or something. I forget which one that was. There's something to do with the animals, the hay. Place it in the barn or something that glitched like crazy. I love farming game. I think I like pure farming also. The fields are just perfect, right? The way they're laid out is beautiful. So we're getting probably deeper water, so we're getting still kind of out. But yeah, further out you get you'll get a lot of fish out the deeper areas. At least right now. Now once tuna and swordfish come in, you'd have to check these areas out, because I don't know, they might like that. I don't know though, because they seem to be shot more surface tide. And I won't know about snow crab. Don't say like the snow crab season goes very long, does it? Looking at the biggest thing I've been worried about is that fuel. be okay. Mark about here. Save when I get there. I got room to bathroom. Alright. I do it swing. Think I'm in good open water for that. Afraid I don't regret what we'll do when we'll be saving and stopping, guys. That force is so much like, but this scrub. There's comments all this, so see you next time. Bye.